You know who oh my God. The people online that are the most suave and just the best with words and pickup lines and whatnot, since you brought that up earlier.
Yeah.
And you can find the proof of this all over the internet. Indian men.
Yeah, are they?
Really?
Have you look into that a little bit? Indian men. No, it's a total joke. These guys are so sad. They Photoshop themselves in pictures. People have no business on Photoshop.
It's not even Photoshop. It's MS Paint.
It's just like a jagged cutout of them, like plastered onto something.
Not far from it. And they're like putting themselves in pictures. Like they'll they'll start hitting up some girl that they don't even know, and they'll be like, "You're pretty" or whatever. Like, date me. Like, and she's like, "I don't even live. I'm not in India. I'm in the U.S." He's like, "It's fine. We can make it work," or whatever like that. He's like, "Look, I'm very rich. I'm very wealthy," and it's very obviously him photoshopped in a picture with like a
Bugatti,
and like
he's just
Adam
like in
Sandler.
a little hut.
Yeah, it's just like Adam Sandler's face on like
face,
like photoshopped on the dark complexion, like Adam Sandler's face in like
on an
Indian man. Like
legit.
Oh my gosh, it's so.
Why won't you love me?
Yeah.
Go to your home.
And they'll be like, "You're creepy. I don't know you. Go away." And they're just like,
Will you touch me so I tell my friends I was touched by Angel?
dude, stuff like that. Stuff like that. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I love that
Oh my
stuff.
God, dude.
I should probably look up some of those for the next Cringe Me Daddy.
Dude, they're really good. You can, if you look, like, just type something like that in, like Indian guys
Indian man hits on
with pickup
women.
lines on the internet, and you'll find an endless supply of just sad stuff.
Man,
It's sad.
Oh,
it's
no.
crazy how desperate people can get.
Yeah.
Well, if they would just get outside of their house and
You weren't
get
spending so
some
much time on
hobbies.
Photoshop and the
I'll
internet.
put you down.
Do it. Do it.
If it gets like that,
We have to remind each other ever so often. If you go too far, Tyler, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Should.
Oh God, no!
ding ding.
Oh man.
Ding ding.
That was the shells hitting the floor.
Oh, no, it's a revolver. The shells don't. Polices its own brass, bro.
Shut up.
You gotta think
man.
these things through, dude.
I thought I
Gotta
thought
wear
it.
gloves so you don't get gunshot residue on you.
I thought it through.
Yeah. Put a thumbtack in your shoe so you can beat the lie detector. Yeah, dude.
Like in Oceans.
Like, yeah, like
The ocean.
What do you mean?
Ocean 11.
it's when you go to take a lie detector test, if you like stab yourself with something, they put thumbtacks in their shoes. So when they say,
When they tell the truth.
yeah, they stab themselves whenever they say the truth, so it screws up the baseline, so it's hard to get a read when someone tells
It's
a
like
lie.
it causes stress, so it puts their stress line up way high, but they think that's their rest when they're telling the truth. So when they lie, they take their foot off the tack, and then the stress level goes up and meets that what they think is the rest line.
Right.
That's
It's
smart.
really in depth.
Yeah, but now they make you take your shoes off, and
Yeah, they got
have
lines.
like they
I
have
need you
like
to put
so
this
many
gown on.
connection things. Like they have like a sphincter sensor now. It's
Oh, dang. I was just
stupid
going to say,
weird.
I've hidden stranger
Yeah.
things in stranger places.
Do they really?
Take my
Yeah,
shoes.
dude. Yeah, they have
Take
like
my
pressure
sphincter.
plates and everything.
Just gotta do it
But
naked now, basically.
all of it's inadmissible in court still. They still haven't like even if you take a lie detector test like in court, they still can't use it.
Oh.
People just use it to like validate testimonies of like witnesses and stuff. That's usually what it's used for. Not to get technical and get away from the pickup lines. Let's go back.
No, screw you. We're done with that.
No.
Done.
No, we can't.
Or are you done with your pickup lines?
Are you sure about that?
I am very
I don't
sure.
think Kevin's ever done with his pickup lines.
Pickup lines.
Don't use pickup lines.
Oh my god. Well, I
But
spent
you think they're just useless?
I think so. I don't know. I don't think they suit me. I don't
Do
think
we
I
know
want to.
anyone who's it's ever worked?
I don't know.
I don't know anybody.
Wait,
Say
what?
my roommate used the same one I used
Yeah.
through message though, but he had already asked her in person. She said, we'll see, message me on Facebook, and that was what he opened up with, on a scale of 1 to America.
Yeah.
And she said America, and they're dating now.
Oh.
Oh,
So-
rad. So,
Okay.
well,
Good for him.
Yeah, it works, I guess. But it's kind of different because he didn't start with that, so the initial thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
they did meet in person. That's what makes it not so sad.
Right. Right.
It's like, oh, it's cute.
Maybe I should try some cheesy pickup lines on Tinder again.
I mean,
don't
nothing
know.
is off limits. I'll try almost anything.
What almost.
I don't wanna
What if a
do
girl
Tinder
used a
again.
pickup line on you?
Yeah, that
She
works
a
every
hoe.
time.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yo.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today, actually. That's
Really?
funny. But it didn't happen. It never happens, but it's never happened. Well, it's happened a couple times, and I'm just like, no. But,
It's always a girl you don't want,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. It's like,
I've only had 2 girls give me their numbers, and I threw them in the trash as soon as I got home from school.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
I didn't attracted to them.
yeah. I just crumble them up and throw them in their face.
I've never
Ew.
got.
Get outta here.
I've never got a girl's number. No one, no girls ever. No, is it true?
Is it
No,
true?
that's
I don't even
That's
remember
not true.
now.
There are 2 people, but I cannot name them.
That's fine.
I probably know their names.
Yes. Well, I can say one. One was Anne. Went to school with
Are
her.
you married
Yeah.
to one?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
And the other one asked me out repeatedly throughout high school.
Uh huh.
I'm not.
I
gonna
know
say
exactly
their name.
who you're talking about.
Yeah. I'll tell you guys after the podcast.
Well, your high school was,
High school was 4 people. So.
Our graduating class was 4. There was at
credit,
least,
Kevin.
Yeah, there was at least 30
Oh.
kids
Yeah,
at this
at-
time.
At one time, there was over 100.
Yeah, that's true.
at one time?
At one time.
At one time. When the
All
Richies
in the
were-
one building?
Yeah, in the
Yep.
one basement.
And then the
my
principals
gosh.
left, and everyone
Just-
bounced.
Everyone but 4 of you?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Jeez.
If you weren't related to somebody who went to the church, or like the principals, or like someone like Steve and Ty and I.
Yeah, we did go to the church though.
That's true.
That counts.
Never mind.
Jeez.
Take it back.
Take it back.
We met you before you even started going to
Yeah, we met at the cave when it was on Main
Main
Street.
Street.
Right.
We were introduced by our mutual friend Brian, who's a hoot and a half.
Dude,
Love you, Brian.
we've known Brian since I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
That's 18 years. 16 years.
17.
I'm retarded. I'm sorry.
Sorry. No, it's all right.
How old are you? 26.
I think so, yeah. 26.
That's like 30 years.
I met him when I was like 11 or 12 going to the school. So that was probably about 15, 16 years ago. Dang! What?
Yeah, dude.
When did that happen?
Almost 20.
Shut up.
Almost
Kevin-
20 years you've known Brian?
We've
Holy
known
cow.
we've known each other for 13 years.
Yeah.
13
Middle
years.
school. Well, middle school. I think I was in.
You may have been high school.
I may have been high school because I'm a few years older than you.
And we're 8 years with
We're
you.
past
Rich?
8.
Yeah, we're past 8 now.
This,
This summer was 8. This
How many
summer
years
is
we got, Steve?
23.
23
Yeah,
years.
wow,
years.
23 years. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this fall will be,
I almost did 20. I almost said 26, and that's not how math works.
Yeah.
no, this summer was 8, yeah.
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 Yeah, because I saw the way back Facebook thing. It's like, oh yeah, you just did Team Talent, and I was like, yep, that's where I met Roach
Oh, boy.
backstage, and you beat me. We did musical solos, whatever.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played a violin, you little weirdo.
Little weirdo.
Well, it took me to nationals.
Did dude? We went to Ohio.
That's right. It was Ohio. That's right.
Hey, I just wanted to take a minute to talk about our Patreon, where we have exclusive perks for supporting us. And 10% of whatever you donate will go to a charity each month. So head over to patreon.com/bitesizemammoth.
Hey, and if you ever find yourself on the internet, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Bite Size Mammoth.
Yeah, Ohio. Well, guys, I spent a lot of time on the internet, and
Don't do that.
I know. And I know one mutual thing, I think Steven likes to look up a whole lot, is FMLs.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
So I found some good ones. I went through and I found some of my favorite ones, and I wanted to share them with you guys.
We're all going to share our own afterwards.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I exist. F my life.
I'm just gonna say my life. F it.
Oh, man.
Kevin.
Yeah, start off dark, work our way up, dude. Let's have some hope at the end of this tunnel.
Yeah, guys, there is nowhere to go but up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on that
You're
note,
welcome.
this one's titled Happy Birthday. Today I picked up a birthday card for my dad at the supermarket in a mad rush. I didn't realize that the inside said, "From your daughter. He thinks this was my way of coming out as trans." and said that he suspected it for years.
That's the worst part.
Oh, yeah.
Poor guy or girl.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys ever been mistaken
Poor
as
Z.
being gay or something?
Yeah.
Really?
Gay? No, not.
So I don't think it. At least
Yes.
vocally.
Online
I was
once.
Wait, in school, back before you guys even went there, everyone kept calling me gay. I don't know why.
I only touched that boy once. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. They
I
just
didn't
think
really
they're good.
realize how the internet worked at this time, so I think it was MySpace maybe.
And these
I got
fellas
my
are
first-
nice.
Yeah, I got my first MySpace, and this kid started. He messaged me or something like this. I'm like, hey, cool, my first internet friend. So I started talking back and forth. He's like, hey, are you gay? I was like, no, I'm not. And like he got really offended that I said I wasn't. I'm like,
Offended. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember the whole conversation. I was like 13. I may not have been super nice about it,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Lol,
remember.
no. I was accused of being a furry.
I can see that.
So and it didn't help my case. I worked at a pet store. At the
I know
time.
the story.
And these
Were you wearing your tail, Kevin?
no, that's only to the Lindsey Sterling concert. Anyway,
He was wearing his 9 tails.
anyway, there were guys at that concert in tails and
Nice.
ears.
Of course they were.
Really? At a Lindsey
Yeah.
Sterling concert?
Her fans are weird, dude.
Really?
See, Brian got me to go to some gaming convention once. And it was in St. Louis. Total flop because it was like $30 to get in and it was like nothing.
Yeah.
But there was like some like little bit of cosplay, which wasn't as weird. Like one dude was dressed up as like Link, you know, like okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And one dude had a tail though, and I was like,
And then you turned the corner and ran into all the My Little Ponies.
Welcome to
school.
school.
Different state of the Missouri.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Kevin, we were saying.
Oh no, yeah, these guys.
Edit that out with a goat or something, Kevin. Just like that.
Yeah. There
Your
was
voice.
No, they came into the store. There was a guy and these 2 girls. They were like 16, 17. And they had a little baby kitten. And I was checking it out, making sure they just found it on the side of the road. I was like, okay, is this thing, it's all good. No like glass or debris or anything. And I'm checking all of its feet and like seeing in between this little toe bean things. And I said toe bean. And apparently that's a furry term. Had no idea. I just look at them and they look like beans, the little like paw pad things. I was like, that's a toe bean. It's like, you know, whatever. It's like, are you a furry? Like, face lit up and everything, dude. And he had on his cheeks the little like whiskers drawn.
No.
Oh, with permanent marker. You could smell it.
So it was fresh. Like he was in the back by
yeah.
the fish tanks, like just.
Oh yeah, he was in the
Applying.
car getting ready, like, and he's like, "You're a furry," and I laughed. I was like, "No," and he just like you saw the like joy just drain from his face. Oh,
Did he go size?
size an animal?
You're a normie.
Nay. Yeah, I was like, I gotta keep
Horse.
this kitten because they're gonna try to like have sex with it.
By the way,
Oh, that reminded you of a
Speaking
thing.
of,
speaking of, yeah. If you just start clicking videos on YouTube and just keep following them,
One man, one horse.
no, this is YouTube. You would think they keep it. No, it goes all over the place. And there's a girl that gets intimate with dogs.
What?
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she's all talking about it, and well, that's about all I got about that story.
Yeah,
I came
let's go
across
back to the FMLs.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. Okay, Not Loving It is the title of this one.
Oh, no.
Today, a kid pulled down my shorts while I was ordering at McDonald's. In my haste to pull them back up, I hit my head on the counter and was knocked out cold. Hold
That
on.
has to be fake, man.
Wait.
I woke up on the floor, my shorts still around my knees, in a puddle of my own urine. I had peed myself while unconscious. No. FML.
I've McFarlane.
Dude. If that's true, that's the greatest thing.
Yeah.
Why did he have to pee himself?
I don't know. I've never been knocked out, but I hear that like sometimes if you like
Just kind of lose.
Yeah, you kind of lose control of things.
I lost control of my bowels.
That poor guy.
I've never really been forcibly knocked out, so I don't know.
I have, but I didn't pee.
Okay, so now what if that was your child that pulled the kid's pants down? Would you be proud?
I would
you
pick him up
discipline him?
and we're leaving.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would be like, I would try to suppress that memory. Like, you never did that.
he makes some poor guy pee himself.
Yeah, like
on the floor of McDonald's.
Oh my god!
I don't want you to possibly look back on that and think, I don't know.
You'll have intimacy issues later in life.
Right? Yeah.
No, I don't want you to be proud of what you've done.
Oh gosh!
Freak.
Oh, man.
This one's short. What happens in Vegas doesn't stay there. Today I got a letter from the state that I'm being divorced. I've never been married. FML.
So you're not married, and just nobody's leaving you now.
Somebody's leaving you.
That's so
You don't know
weird.
who. Let's see. Today I went to a Christmas-themed amusement park with my 21-year-old autistic sister who adores Christmas. She took her picture with Santa and started crying happy tears. That sounds like a Asian person wrote this. Happy tears.
Happy
I
tears.
don't know. Started crying happy tears. Then Santa asked her loudly, "Aren't you beyond old enough to know I'm not real? Vacation ruined."
Oh my gosh! That's a mean Santa Claus.
Yeah, douche.
Yeah.
That's
Douche
bad Santa, bro.
Yeah, because I think you can usually tell if someone's a little mentally disabled like that. You know.
Apparently he didn't, or he didn't care, or he was like most dress-up Santas
And just extremely
and was drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a mall Santa. He is
You
not
smell
sober.
like my dad.
Yeah. I don't want to sit on your lap anymore.
I don't want you sitting here either. Just vomits on child.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Every time, at one point, something horrible happens to children in this podcast.
I know this pot. Yeah.
At least this one's just vomit.
Yeah. At least this one's just vomit. Yeah. Today, while I was out walking with my girlfriend, I got beaten up and called an abuser by a gang of women who noticed bruises on my girlfriend's arms and legs. The bruises are from her karate class. Yeah. That's my life.
Equality! Slap!
I like this one particularly. It reminded me of you for some reason, Kev.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Today I found out that my girlfriend of a month is actually my second cousin.
Why?
Why does that remind you of me?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny, and I thought Kevin would appreciate this.
Oh, that I would appreciate it. Okay. Not that you think I'd be the person in the story?
Well, I don't, to be honest,
You just
I don't.
popped into
I
his
read it and I thought Kevin, and I thought
It
he
just
was,
screams you.
yeah,
We're in Missouri, not Arkansas.
yeah. Anyway, so today I found out that my girlfriend is of a month is actually my second cousin. I broke up with her. She broke my nose. Apparently, in quotations, it's not incest if people don't find out. F my life.
It's just people don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, it's still...
definitely incest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still a thing.
Yeah.
There was that study that... Did you guys see the screenshot? It was a study that dating your second cousin actually doesn't affect your gene pool, but it was from University
God.
of Alabama.
Isn't that crazy that it does affect your gene pool? Like, to think, like...
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I'm glad it does. I'm glad it's definitely not okay. But I'm saying, isn't it kind of weird that that's just, like, nature being like, don't do this? You know?
Right, yeah. It's like
You
bad
will end
idea.
up with webbed feet. You'll be a really good swimmer, but you'll never find socks.
I'll never find.
Did you guys ever see that thing where they found that family that was like
Keeping it in the family?
keeping it in the family? They were like living in the bush, just secluded from the rest of the world in Australia. They were living out in the outback, that house and stuff. It was this huge family, and this kid was like wandering off into the woods. Okay, he was just like playing in the woods, and he wandered off kind of far, and he was hiding because he saw these two girls walking together in the woods. You know, he's just like a kid, but he's still like he was thinking like, there should be nobody out here.
Right.
You know, so he's like hiding. These two girls walk past him without knowing it. One saying to the other one, it was obvious that they were sisters. One was saying to the other one that she was pregnant and she wasn't sure which of her brothers the kid was.
Okay.
So the kid goes back tells his parents or whatever. Somehow it got, they got the parents notified, whoever they needed to. They went out there, investigated, not the parents, but somebody did.
Right.
And found this massive family of like 20 kids.
What?
And they all came from
Brother and sister.
this mom and dad. Mom and dad had kids. Mom and dad had a bunch of kids. And then all mom and dad's kids had kids.
With each other.
And those kids had kids. And there was just family. And they had never left their little area.
A little colony.
Yeah, out in the outback.
Man.
And it was like, dude, these kids were messed up.
Really?
Like, it's direct.
Yeah.
Is that even a term? Direct inbreeding? I mean, it's like your mom and dad and your sister and your
Your
uncle.
parents were related before they were married, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And these kids were all jacked up. They were like,
Oh.
Australia's got some weird crap.
Oh, dude, I'm
There's
sure it's
people
here in
living in the
America,
outback.
too.
This whole family
Yeah.
they found in the outback. I don't know how long ago. I found this the other night because I look up weird stuff on the internet. This whole family living in Australia, secluded from the rest of the world, because apparently that's really easy to do in Australia.
Oh, yeah,
And
a lot of
they
desert.
walked. The entire family walked on all fours.
What?
Yeah, these are people, and they only walked on their.
Are they? Are they people?
Do we need to get into
People.
philosophical
They
debate about
they
this?
had their like a house they had built. They wore clothes.
And they just...
Yeah,
Were the doors
They were
really
just
short?
like a box of hamsters.
yeah, and I think there's some inbreeding going on there too.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you walk on all fours, it doesn't stop there, I'm sure.
Woo, baby.
Anyways, I've got one more.
Yeah. All right.
This is my favorite one. Today, I told my parents that I am a smoker. My mother started crying and said she worried I was gay, but that this is almost as bad. That leads on to part 2 of my confessions.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny.
That's
funny.
bad. That's
It's
rough.
bad. It's rough.
That's a rough day.
And then also, in this, I don't know how I came across this. Sorry, podcast listeners, you can't see this. I have a picture, but also this is apparently a thing.
Oh, that's ugly.
What is that?
They're
Oh, those are those
Croc
heels.
heels.
Send me that picture. I'll post it up on the Facebook.
Yeah, kids, if you want to see some terrible.
Those are awful.
I hate
Just
Crocs.
Google Croc heels. and
Shouldn't
then-
they, shouldn't they have like something over like the toes? Doesn't Crocs usually have something over their toes?
Yeah, but this is like the material and all that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look good.
I saw like Croc flip flops the other day. I was shopping for flip flops, but I was like, I don't know if that's how Crocs work.